Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K edition Best Buy exclusive steelbook of Godzilla King of the Monsters. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. You can also find me over Twitter and Instagram at Movie Guy 365, as well as the Disney Magic Hour podcast. I will leave a link for that in the description. All right, Godzilla King of the Monsters, 4K edition steelbook, exclusively only at Best Buy. I am a huge kaiju fan. I love anything big monsters, small monsters, just anything that has to do with destruction and all that kind of thing. I think some of the earliest Japanese Godzilla films were just amazing, and there is a Criterion box set of that coming out. I can't wait to get my hands on. But for the current generation, we are given through Legendary Pictures a monster universe consisting right now of Godzilla, King Kong, and many others. It's expanded upon in this movie. I felt the movie overall was okay. This was in my top 3 of 2019 most anticipated movies. And while it didn't inherently let me down as, let's say, Glass did, which was, I believe, my number 2, Godzilla King of the Monsters, I felt, got it in its own way as far as, the human drama and the story. That's not why people go to see these movies. They go see the giant monster fights. And my big problem with this is not so much that the fights weren't any good. It's just I don't think they were filmed particularly memorable or great. I think there was a lot of flash and that kind of thing, substance, very little substance as far as the fights go. But I still enjoyed it, and I did want to absolutely support it, and I did, of course, want to get it on 4K. And I also do have a 3D edition, which I will be reviewing in the next few days, so go ahead and look for that one if you're interested in my thoughts on the 3D. But as it stands, we're going to talk about the 4K edition. So let's take a quick unboxing of the Steelbook, and then I will come back and talk about the picture quality and the audio. As you see here, we have a nice, prominently blue cover for the Steelbook. I really like it. I do enjoy it. Actually, I think overall I do enjoy the slipcover edition. I still might pick that up for personal reasons just because I like the imagery on that. But as it stands, it's a very decent looking Steelbook cover. And of course we have the back there. And the interior here. So just some nice little artwork there. We have right there, some Mothra action there. So yeah, I mean, it's just a lot going on here. I enjoy the contrast, the red and the blue. They really look nice. And of course you got the yellow on the back. Overall, I really do enjoy the Steelbook. I think it's nice. So yeah, all right. So let's go back and talk about the picture quality and the audio. Okay, so far as the 4K picture goes, we are given a very nice Dolby Vision grading. It actually looks really nice. It kind of reminded me a bit of the way it was shot and how it was filmed, a mixture of film and digital. It had that kind of graininess, or of like something like Batman versus Superman. I feel that definitely kind of reminded me as far as the overall palette goes, and that makes any sense. But whereas that was just more of, darker tones, that kind of thing, this one definitely has that in there, and the fight scenes, which are inherently colorful and just a lot of action going on at one time, it just felt like that's kind of what I was seeing on screen. I don't feel this is absolutely a reference quality as far as visual goes, but it is a very pleasing look at picture. Dolby Vision looks fantastic. It definitely puts the movie through its paces at any given time. Anytime there's action scenes, especially when you get, Fire Rage Godzilla, that I feel, scenes like that are what really cause the Dolby Vision to stand out. There's a good amount of detail pretty much anywhere you can find it. There's a lot going on there. As far as black levels, they're nice and deep. I didn't detect any kind of grayness or any kind of micro blocking or anything like that. It has a very pleasing overall image. I feel they could have dialed up something to make it a little bit better. Maybe I think just the fact that it's an upscaled from 2K to 4K, I think might have really kind of put this over as a game changer as far as visual goes. But as it stands, it's a significant bump over what we get on the Blu-ray quality. It's nothing to sneeze at, but it's not something I would go back to as far as hey, look at how visually pleasing this looks. It is a good image, and I'm very happy with what I saw on the screen. I definitely, I definitely enjoyed it a lot, quite a bit. Audio-wise, this is Okay, so I've been talking a lot about Dolby Atmos in my videos and that sort of thing, and while I feel movies that on the weaker end of the spectrum, say anything produced by Disney, we do get some, you know, fairly average, or as far as like, you know, consistent Atmos tracks. But then you also have, I feel, that are reference quality. Godzilla King of the Monsters is 100% reference quality as far as audio goes. That Atmos has come to play, and it does. We've got a lot of movement in the LFE. Surround sounds are constantly active, whether it's ambient sounds, actions. I can't honestly remember a time when I didn't hear something through the rear speakers. There's a lot going on, whether it's chatter from people or, you know, just monsters flying around your head or any kind of action that's spilling out onto the rear speakers. You're getting it pretty much consistently throughout the whole movie. Even the quieter moments, there's stuff happening, and I really appreciate that. That's one of the whole reasons I own a surround sound setup, is because I want to be able to hear things through all my speakers. When they lay dormant for extended periods of time, that really kind of turns me off as a home theater enthusiast. But it's a lot going on. Dialogue through the front channels are really, really nice, easy, understand, clear, no issues. I just, the LFE is, wow, there's activity, and then there's activity. I would absolutely put this as far as a reference quality demo material. It's great. It does sound fantastic. There are just a few discs I feel that this year have been produced that have met that criteria. This is definitely one of them. I will, of course, reference it in future videos, but it is, wow, there's a lot. If you got a home theater setup, do yourself a favor, turn it on, crank it up. You are going to enjoy yourself. And I feel that even people with sound bars are going to be in for a really good, you know, time as far as home cinema goes. If you're watching this through the TV speakers, you're kind of missing the point as far as audio goes. But hey, that's your prerogative. But you really should benefit yourself from, you know, seeing it in a home theater. I think you get so much more out of it that way. So yes, Godzilla King of the Monsters. I liked the movie. Didn't love it. I liked it a lot. But it is a good-looking, you know, film. Audio-wise, it's top-notch. Absolutely worth it alone for that. I can't wait to check out the 3D version. I'm going to report back on that. As I said, just, you know, stay tuned the next few days. I will have that video up. And in the meantime, let me know in the comments below, what did you think of Godzilla King of the Monsters? Did you get it on 4K? Go ahead, let me know. And in the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.